I am telling you right now, it's not real.
You see it?
Yeah, it looks like a, oh.
What is that?
What is the truth of this viral video of a woman passenger in the American Airlines who famously proclaimed that a person in the back of the plane is not real? Revelation 16 verse 14 says that in the final days, spirits of demons will perform signs which go out to the whole world. Unexplained sightings, demonic dark figures, and unexplained creatures. Is it happening now? Who are the coming 200 million armies in Revelation chapter 9? Have they arrived? Welcome, dear friends, to Truth in Bible Prophecy. Thank you for supporting this media ministry. Kindly subscribe and share this video to our friends. Here is the prophetic alert that we should know. Revelation 16 verse 14, for they are spirits of demons performing signs which go out to the kings of the earth and of the whole world to gather them to the battle of the great day of God Almighty. What specific role will spiritualism and demonic spirits play in the final days? Is it really happening all over the world? California. Mallory and her kid were both home alone, and she started to record him for fun, having a good moment. This is until something really strange happened.
Cheese. Cheese. What you doing? What you see? What? What you see? Who are you saying hi to? Who are you saying hi to? Dude, you need to stop that. You're freaking me out.
This video went viral, and most internet users also wanted to know to ask Mallory who is Papa, sharing the backstory. She said,
It's my grandpa and my husband's grandpa that both passed away like a year ago. He did meet both of them.
Is the dead visiting them? Colombia. In Colombia, a family was having trouble sleeping in their home when all of a sudden they started hearing noises coming from one of the rooms. One of the sons tells the father to go and see, thinking it may be a burglar or something like that. It seems that the father captures what appears to be a shadow person, an evil entity visible to the human eyes. Ellen White says in Evangelism 6:04, it is not difficult for the evil angels to represent both saints and sinners who have died and make these representations visible to human eyes. These manifestations will be more frequent, and developments of a more startling character will appear as we near the close of time. Washington, D.C. A TikTok account by the name of Queenology100 captured a very interesting video. Recently, she said that it was late at night and she was sleeping inside her home when all of a sudden she heard the noise of two cats fighting, and they can be loud. So she got out of the bed and went to her window to check it out, what was going on, and this is what happened.
Oh.
Look at the shadow of the cat. If you watch closely, it appears as if one of the cat's shadows actually transforms into a human being and walks away in the middle of the night. More phenomena on nature are surfacing today. TheGuardian.com says, what are those glowing orbs that dart across the sky, the world all over? Are they bad omens, a freak of nature? Huge ghostly clusters of light spotted from Australia to South America have baffled scientists for decades. Sweden. If you actually search for Ural Mountains, you will find several different sightings of what appears to be a mysterious flash that happens in the sky from time to time. This was a mystery even now. Brazil, Rio Grande. A fisherman was taking a video on his speedboat, but something is chasing him. According to the fisherman, he was fleeing from it because it tried to attack him in the first place. Now, even though the man was shining a light, he cannot see any of its features because it is just black. A black, dark entity. An otter or a seal is not fast enough to keep up with this high-speed boat. In Tennessee, a person was doing a flyover. In the video, we can see what appears to be a tree being cut. However, if you watch the video closely, it's not being cut. And in just a couple of seconds, the tree is going to be thrown down from one side to the other and then carried on to some other place. If you observe closely, this can't be a group of people or any known machine. The tree is being ripped up in a very organic manner, and it all happens too quick, which suggests this has to be some sort of huge creature. If you observe closely, in this exact moment, the tree is being carried away like some sort of stick. Revelation 16 verse 14, for they are spirits of demons performing signs, which go out to the kings of the earth and of the whole world. Why? To gather them to battle of that great day of God Almighty, just as King Saul, who refused to believe God and had put his trust on the witch of Endor. 1 Samuel 28, 7 and 39. Bring me up, Samuel. The witch went through her spells and enchantments until an apparition claiming to be Samuel the prophet appeared and gave the king an utterly hopeless message. Just as King Saul yielded to spiritualism and demonic power, so as the kings of the world in the final days. They will forsake the plain truths of God about the second coming resurrection, the false teachings of the immortality of the soul, and exalt counterfeit miracles rather than to fear God and honor Him. In refusing the true gospel, people will believe the lie, accompanied by deceptive miracles. 2 Thessalonians 2, 9 to 12. The world powers will gather at the place which is called in Hebrew Armageddon, meaning the mountain of Megiddo. Once again, Revelation uses familiar language from Israel's history to depict the final conflict between God and the forces of evil. The religious and the secular powers are unified and organized into an army under the Satanic Trinity's leadership for the battle of the great day of God. They are portrayed in Revelation 9:16 as demonic forces which number 200 million, in contrast to the 144,000 saints in Revelation 7. Keep in mind that Armageddon is not a military battle fought in Palestine or elsewhere in the Middle East. Rather, it is a spiritual battle between Christ and His followers and the forces of darkness. The battle will conclude with the defeat of the Antichrist beast and his armies, Revelation 19:20 to 21, by the legitimate King of Kings and Lord of Lords, which is Jesus Christ. The question in the final days is, who do you fear? Revelation 14 verse 7, fear God and give glory to Him and worship Him. And to fear God is to keep His commandments, for it is the duty of man. Let our faith be bigger than our fears. Kindly type in the comment section, with Christ, I am fearless. Thank you, dear friends. Kindly share this timely message, and may we all continue to share truth in Bible prophecy.